This is a film about money laundering, the criminals who launder money and how they do it. It's about how they use the institution you work for, its facilities, its products, its services, to further their criminal purposes. And it's about how they use you, your knowledge, your professionalism, your goodwill, to help themselves stay rich and stay out of jail. Above all, it's about a worldwide industry which has become so prevalent that it threatens the very foundation of our economic lives. This is money laundering, the enemy within. In nature, parasitism is a common biological model. The parasite sits undetected within the host organism, devouring its resources to nourish itself. And in the global economy, organised crime has adopted similar tactics.
We are talking a global industry running into literally trillions of dollars. I mean, many countries' GDPs are a lot less than the amount of black money in the system.
Their business comes from, let's say, narcotic traffic, child prostitution, arms, kidnapping, all the kind of story we see in the movies. Their activity generates a huge amount of cash.
But this much cash is inconvenient for the criminals. It may contain forensic evidence linking them to the crimes which generated it, and there's just too much of it. So they start to prepare it for laundering. Initially, the cash proceeds from serious crimes may be transported, either within the country or across borders in lorries, cars, boats and planes, so as to remove them from the scenes of the crime. If the notes are of small denominations, they may also be consolidated, exchanged into larger notes, which are less bulky and easier to transport. This process will be carried out by money changers, who will also convert the cash into local currency if required. It is at this point that the criminal proceeds are ready for the moment of truth, the point of insertion into the global financial system which will play their host over the next few months. This first part of the process is called placement.
Placement occurs when criminal cash effectively disappears from view. By depositing it or placing it in an account, the launderers effectively turn it into just another credit entry. This is the most important part of the entire process. For the first time, the money launderer is facing up against the financial institution. Will this be able to be placed within the financial institution, or will the employee of the financial institution suspect, and will he be caught, and will his efforts be thwarted at that point?
Placement can be done in a number of different ways. I mean, the most obvious thing is, of course, is to divide the money up into very small amounts, then to deposit it into a number of different bank accounts before collecting it all together and perhaps sending it overseas. Smurfs are often used by criminals in order to put the money into the banking system. They're effectively their go-between, and they will be used to get the cash into the system without arousing too many suspicions.